Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on mainly Bitcoin today. This one is going to be very quick and it is very early. Just gonna remove again the camera out of the back. It's a little bit buggy for some reason. There we go, perfect. Yeah, came back from my weekend really early, so I'm gonna start the stream now because I'm gonna be sleeping in a few hours. I don't want to wake up in 4 hours, so I just want to sleep. So it's starting the stream now, so it's gonna be very quick. Really just gonna focus on the levels, on the wave and all of this. We have planned everything in the last update basically, so I'm not gonna really focus on this. Let's update the levels and maybe see what happened basically since the last update. So since the last update, this is what we have planned. So this was not the only trade, of course. We have planned this this wall first zone of support, and inside this first zone of support we've got these two section basically. The first one with a swing through pan failed auction with an MC strategy, but as I said, I'll not be that aggressive here. Really wait for the good data because this is a very big zone. This is not the best to be that aggressive here, and more of it is that the MC strategy was printed directly from the latest uptrend. This is not the best, so went completely through and we've hit the second zone really of the wall support here. That gave us the bounce, but for me it was at Friday night, so I was not trading here. Next target was a little bit below, it was around here, and yeah, we did not reach this target yet. Okay, so yeah, that gave us a nice bounce from the second trade basically we have planned. Pretty lovely. We can now get rid of all of this. Congrats if you took the long. I did not. As you can see, it was like on Friday night. I was off, didn't want to trade just before a weekend, and next I was away. The whole weekend just came back now. I mean, yeah, well, 45 minutes ago. So yeah, anyways, let's update the chart. So this was updated on Friday. So we are now on Monday. So let's go with a weekly level. There is no any weekly here. We've tapped a daily here already. Let's just add this here because we're still around there. This daily is tapped, so I don't care. Just gonna reduce a bit of volume on my side here. Okay, let's go on ATAS very quick. Oh wow, 10 million just came in. Nice. And we are coming into the resistance. I checked the order in the car, and you've got a lot of shorts here, so I was waiting for a new high to be hit because I saw we've got a bit of a resistance up here. So we've got a lot of shorts. Didn't want to short here, but now it's a little bit more interesting. You can see here, do we take the high here or not at all? That's a perfect double top, isn't it? What session we're in right now? Asia? Still London? No, wanted to say the opposite. We're starting a new one. I just don't know the London session time. Anyways, the question is, do we make a new high? The answer is no, we don't. That's a perfect double top. It sucks. Alright, anyway, so yeah, we've got just a lot of shorts before, so I didn't want to show that because you can see we have a massive bullish CBD, and so then I was just waiting for me to arrive at home, and here I am. So got a few longs here and 10 million at the very top. You can see here, this is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Look at that, everything is at the top. Anyways, let's see what we have otherwise on the levels here. So we have the naked session, point of control. Where are we here? Okay, so we have two below us. Yes, so this one we can get rid of it. Yes, one a little bit above. What is that? Oh yeah, okay, it's 8 AM, so yeah, have some time. Okay, so this is a current volume point of control, okay. Anyways, we'll have one at $108,020. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. Okay, this is done. TPO nothing, we've hit that yesterday. And by the way, it's pretty nice. Consider the latest downtrend volume, so the value low point of control, value high. Consider value low is a perfect resistance. And what's happening next? You break it, flip into support, and continuation into the next resistance. That is basically the point of control. Lovely. So no TPO, DNPOC, there is nothing at the moment. Let's see on the TIX one as always. Why do I have a DNPOC just above here? That is not there. So weird. I will have to check the last stream because this is really weird. Don't know what I have done here. Anyway, so we don't have any DNPOC just above, so let's get rid of this and let's have a look now at the weekly naked point of control, 107,650. Good. TIX 1. A little bit long to load. There you go. That one is already hit. Oh wow, this is really laggy. Yeah, it's hit. Good. So we are done. Okay, so now we have this resistance right now, definitely. Okay. So this is definitely a zone to look for a short trade. I am interested in a short here. Red, let's just have a look really quickly at the TPOs, see if we have anything with the poor highs and lows. So what do we have? We have one poor high, so okay. This is a poor high too. We're having now some good highs and we've got some poor lows here. Yeah, so we have some poor lows over the weekend. Well, if we manage to hold this good high here with some nice short reaction next, because now we do have the longs, but again we need to get a short reaction still next following, otherwise this is not going to reject. So if we manage to hold this good high with a short reaction next, we might trigger the the weekend lows basically. Okay, just something to be aware of. So yeah, the order flow is very key here again. So this is a possible short trade. So normally here is a 7x6. Yes, so yeah, this is a zone basically. Okay, we can look for a short around there. Best way to hit the point of control button. And yeah, targeting the lows here. Targeting the lows and yeah, best will be to go in here. That'll be a good take profit already if we fall from here. Yeah, so this is only resistance. If we break above here, what we can look for here, well, 3. So I have 3 highs to take here. This one is, yeah, low, high, low. So yeah, 3 highs to take. So we can simply look here for a swing through pan or a failed auction. If we don't get anything bearish, we are going for a new all-time high more likely again. Yeah, yeah, no, we are going for a new all-time high. So yeah, that is a plan. We just have a swing through upon a failed auction of these highs. If we get nothing bearish of these, we're getting towards a new all-time high, as simple as that. So for example, if we get a breakout with a lot of longs not absorbed, this is classed as bullish. There is no swing through pan, and we can look for higher, right, for a new all-time high. So next, if we go for a new all-time high, we can look for the wave targets we have planned, basically. And if we drop from here, well, the next target is going to be, so for now, again, if we continue a little bit higher here, spend some time, the volume is going to be different, so just something to be aware of. But as for now, if we drop like this, okay, you managed to get a good short reaction here. Well, of course, we'll have a first support here, but overall, this will be the best. Okay, that will clean a few poor lows already. Overall, I will prefer a new low. Okay, so this is a zone to look for a nice take profit. If we don't get anything bullish in here, no reason to take profit in that case, and so we can wait for lower, and so in that case we can look for the low here. So first long trade will be a swing through upon a failed auction. If you remember good, on Friday I was talking about this anchor rate view app that cooled if we had to get a bounce from before, come back above here and line up again with this support, or if we had to also spend some time out here, it's gonna line up here with this second part, you know, the first support we have planned. So here it is. We can now look for a swing through upon a failed auction of the previous low for a long trade. Okay, so we have this first possible long trade. What the hell, this one is very big. Let's reduce that a little bit. There you go. So this is the first possible long trade. If we do not manage to hold any swing through upon a failed auction, we can simply look for a new low. Well, again, we can hold a low, higher low, very small higher low here into the daily level. Okay, so really we have to see what's happening again, allowing the time on the order flow. Now, yeah, of course, the best will be to swipe the lows, which will here more likely have to trade this target based off a swing through upon a failed auction of these lows. If we break this with no swing through upon a failed auction, we are likely going to see a new low next. We still have one more support, that is basically the wall range value area low, but yeah, this is not a massive support. Of course, I'm not going to look for a short down here, I'm going to be looking for a long, but in terms of probability, if we lose below this long trade, the probability decrease basically to look for a nice long trade below here. Okay, the probability increase for a new low to be made because the value area low is basically here. So going below here is not really good. It's classed as weak basically. So yeah, these are my next zone of interest basically, longs and short. And yeah, I'm not gonna update the wave really, as I don't want to keep the stream for too long. And this is basically the same than what I've planned the last update. No, first of all, as I said in the last update, we look for a wave one. Oops. Here we look for a wave 1, 2 or an AB. No, sorry, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. So we look first of all for a retracement. Depending on the retracement data we're going to get, we take out the long. If we don't get the long here, then it was an ABC zigzag basically to the upside, and we're going to see a bigger drop, probably. Or the other configuration was, if we still see a drop and we get some good data here, it was in that case a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, and so we can look for a bigger ABC or a bigger 1, 2, 3 or 5. Okay, for now we've got the first configuration was looking for a pullback to continue up, so that's pretty nice. Now again, it's not because I'm looking for this with a wave that I'm not going to look for a short here. So yeah, hopefully I'm not going to be slipping here again because I was slipping. I was off basically on Friday. Now I'm going to go to the bed because I just came back from my weekend. But anyways, let's see how it goes. Just gonna pop out the chat here really quickly. Good morning to you, mate. New week, let's fucking go. Yes, new week. Hopefully we're gonna get some nice trade setups. Well, we already have, to be honest with you, we just have the FOMC, but maybe the news are gonna come a little later. So yeah, no news normally today, maybe it's gonna come a little later, but as for now, there is no news. That is it for today. Just gonna get rid of the few things. No, not this. There you go. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Why is this one here? Let's add it down here for now. Boom, there we go. So yeah, brilliant day. Take care of you, and catch you all on Wednesday for the next one. Otherwise, today in Discord and tomorrow also. Have a brilliant day ahead. Take care. Cheers.